women's
women's strawweight division.
Tell them again, Lankz.
115.
The 115.
Cool.
The reigning champ.
The reigning champ is Fug Rose.
You know I love that woman, innit?
Bro.
You know I love that woman.
I'd marry her now. How did Pat Barry get her? That's what I want to know.
That's a good question.
That's what I want to know.
When I look at him, I'm like, how you get her?
With 40 something, like...
Yeah, like, she, you know
Leave the young things to the young things.
But Pat Barry's winning, though. Like, I respect it.
100.
I respect it, but
Yeah, all right, cool. I'll start this one off.
go on.
So for me, looking at the weight class, for me, the only person that I would give a chance of stripping Rose is Marina Rodriguez.
Yeah.
I thought
Smart.
if anyone would do it, it could be her off of what's there right now.
Yeah, that's true.
But in my eyes, I think Rose keeps it, and the reason I think Rose keeps it is because I think she fights twice next year.
Smart, man.
I think she goes Carla Esparza gets that W back,
Yeah.
and then it's her Nina versus Rodriguez. Sorry,
Yeah.
and then I still think
she beats
Rose
Rodriguez.
just
At the
takes
end
it,
of the year.
and then she's had 2 fights. Her year's done. She's not very active in that sense of she don't usually fight 3 times, so it's just something that I've just put 2 and 2s together. But yeah,
No, that's
I
smart.
think Fug Rose takes it.
We'll go left to the dealer.
Left to the dealer.
I'm not even gonna say nothing, but exactly what you said. I don't even really wanna. You know what? Last week when Bragz was saying, you man just deal with the submissions. You just deal with the submissions. Like, yeah. I'm just gonna move it on because D, you covered it perfect, man. In the sense of like, Fug Rose. I think she's only getting better and better under Trevor Whitman. I think anyone under Trevor Whitman's just getting better. Wizard Whitman, we know him as that.
Yeah.
She is a tremendous fighter from all aspects. I think she has the best footwork in the whole of the UFC. I've said that out of any fighter, man or female.
Yeah.
Beautiful angles, beautiful changing of like, she knows when to change from grappling to striking to grappling to wrestling. Her IQ is very high, except from the one fight she got dropped on her head. But I don't think no one is as technically as sound. I think Zhang was the person that showed that she had the power to do it, and the power didn't really phase Rose because she didn't really get hit with it.
Yeah.
She got touched a couple of times, but nothing that put her in deep trouble. So, but Marina Rodriguez, let me tell you this. She's coming at the end of the year. You're going to have the Carla Esparza fight, like you said. I think because Rose, that's for Rose's sake. She wants that W back, like you said, for her record, for her. I think
She's up there as well. Like
Dana loves her, so I think Dana will allow that to happen. We'll see that early, I think, in the year. And then at the end of the year, as long as Rodriguez might have to fight again, she might have to fight Zhang. I think if they make that happen,
That's hard.
You know what I think? You know what I think? You know what I think? Might even be Joanna, because you know how she's not even in the list right now.
Oh yeah, no. Joanna was saying something that she wanted to fight.
what happened with her
Zhang?
getting taken out?
She said she
might
wanted to fight
be.
Zhang again.
Why
I
is she
think.
not in the
Because
rankings?
She's been inactive, but basically from the interview she did with Ariel a couple months ago, I think it was, she was talking about basically the UFC has said to her, we're taking you out just out of respect for the other fighters, but as soon as you fight, you'll go back in where you was basically.
They are violating because when Conor was out there doing his mad multi-millionaire boxing madness, man, them in the UFC like Tony Ferguson going, McNugget, why are you in the rankings getting mad, yeah? And he had a right, yeah? Yeah, now you can't, you see you see why they hit? Yeah, you see what that they do. But this is why I talk about star power, man. You really gotta have it because they will just dump you on your ass and just be like, you know what I mean? So Conor got away with it for 2 years. Was inactive for nearly 2 years and
Stayed in there
and was high. So you know what I'm saying? So like, but yeah, I think the Marina Rodriguez going back to it, if she fights Zhang, that makes it hard. And then we would have to see if she fights Zhang or Joanna gets cut, a young Jacek comes back in and mixes up. There's a couple of other fighters we can't leave out that's maybe getting thrown there, but it's just that no one of that quality.
You got challenge.
For the
remember,
title,
so like Lemos has been doing all right and stuff like that, but they have to get through the Mackenzie Derns, then the Marina Rodriguez, then the Carla Esparza to even get in with the
Rose, they're
Zangs
too low
and
down to jump
Yeah.
to the title in 1 year, like, you know.
with too much killers in front.
especially when the division's like it's not gonna be pure active. Like, it's not one of those ones where everyone in that top 10.
There's not enough fighters from just being a lot of women just in general, I think, for that to happen, to have a lot of people coming through. So I think it's hard. But what do you think, Rimz? Big Rimz, what do you think?
Yeah, you kind of touched on everything, really. I can't really add to it. I got Rose. Yeah, I've got Rose. We all agree on this one. She's Carla Esparza. I think she'll get that W back. Rodriguez, I think, gonna be an interesting fight. Striking.
If Rose puts on the floor, though.
Yeah, if Rose puts on the floor, there's gonna be problems still. But I think getting Marina Rodriguez to the floor can be challenging because Dern.
It's Dern Rose.
I hear that.
Rose mixes it up so well.
Yeah.
When you're getting touched,
that's
in
what
the
I'm
face,
saying. And then it comes.
She's
just different.
But yeah, no, I agree. Rose.
Saying
that. I cut it short. Yeah, it's Rose, man.
Rose. We all agree on Rose.
We all agree on Rose. So
I think that one sort of was
solidified in the way it is. So our women's strawweight champion of 2022.
We're saying Rose by the end of the year.
By the
Rose,
end of the year,
Rose is still holding.
She's gonna still hold the year with we reckon 2 fights.
Yeah, probably.
I think she'll fight twice.
Quickly before we move on, did you see Carlos Esparza grapple on the weekend?
I didn't watch that fight. I watched some of the fights. I saw she cut her eye open.
She bust big gash as well. It was a big gash. I watched it still.
Rose's left hook ain't. It's a problem.
It's not opening it back up. Open back up. So anyway, we can move on to
flyweight